Hello, what I want to explain is how to put the Birmingham High Level Cistern with the Birmingham toilet. Now what comes in the box with it is this kit here, which you've got the flush pipe, you've got the cover domes, you've got the flush handle, you've got the cover dome for the pipe halfway up, you've got some rubber O-rings here, we've also got the flush pipe handle lever, and then we've got two white brackets. And then we also have in here, we have the chrome plate that goes on the pan, the nuts and bolts that hold the chrome plate down to the pan. And in this bag here, we have the rubber O-ring along with the fastening nut for fixing this on the flush pipe up into the cistern. Now what I'm going to demonstrate is how to install all this together onto a pan. So we'll start off by taking this and this, installing these onto the top of the pan. So what we first do is get these bolts, fasten this down. Okay, that's the cover dome fastened back to the wall. Make sure the pipe is still nice and plumb, which it is. Make sure that looks nice and straight. Now the next thing is to line up where the cistern brackets will go. So I'll get an assistant here to give me a hand. Here's our cistern. The water supply is always on the left hand side at the top. And what we're going to do is line up the height for putting the brackets in the wall. O-ring on first to hold the cover dome. And then the cover dome, so we'll slide that down the pipe. And then the white back nut with tapered washer. Now just to make sure that's going to fit on the base of the cistern, Chad, if you could turn that upside down. It always comes with two white back nuts, but best to use the tighter one of the two. So that's going to seal the flush pipe into the base of the cistern. So install the back nut onto there. Now Chad, if you could hold the cistern over the top of the pipe there and just lower it down about 50 millimetres. So come down, stop there. Hold that there for me, you okay with that? I'll just get the white brackets out of the box here. Mark one under this side, I'll take that from you. So one on this side, you okay with that, Chad? Okay, now we've marked out where the brackets go on the wall there. Take the cistern back off. And what we're going to do is we're going to connect up the pull chain on the inside of the cistern. So what I've done, I've got the lever arm out of the box and I've got the pull handle chain, which is a nice ceramic one. I connect that to the outside where it's got the bend down at 45 degrees there. And I connect the last hole on this flush arm into that hook on the inside and then drop it over there, and then I literally get this bolt here and fasten it through there. In fact, we'll put the white neoprene washer on the inside. So the white neoprene washer goes on first on the inside here, and then the metal one over the top of that, and then the little nut screws up tight. So now that's the pull chain connected to the outlet valve. So it's sitting loose there on the inside. As soon as I pull it down, it activates the flushing mechanism down in the outlet valve. So as I said, that unit there is all the outlet valve, and that's the inlet valve, which has got a 15mm BSP thread where your water supply inlet comes into. Now the next job is to fasten the two white brackets to the wall. So obviously we just take them and fasten them back to the wall. So now what I'm going to explain is just make sure these two white brackets are level, which they are perfectly level, which is good, and they're nice and plumb, which is good to see. Now the next step is we put the cistern up on the wall. So if Chad, could you come and give me a hand here? If you stand on the right hand side there, I'm going to stand on the left, and you hold the base of it, and we are going to slip that over the top until it comes down to the brackets. Beautiful. So that's sitting on the brackets. Now just hold the cistern. I'm now going to retrieve that white washer that's on the inside there, the white back nut. Now we've rested it down onto the white brackets, make sure it's centre, and do up the back nut, which has got the rubber tapered O-ring in there. Once it's tight, it's completely water sealed. Push the cover dome up, and then roll the black O-ring up to the cover dome, which stops the cover dome falling down. That's the purpose of that O-ring, is to stop that cover dome from slipping. The other thing I'm going to do is fasten into the back of the cistern with 2 screws to make sure that it's held back to the wall. So don't only rely on the white brackets, also fasten it back at the top. So the next thing I'm going to do is just install the ceramic lid on top of the cistern. So it literally just sits on there. Gravity holds it down. Now on this side, as we were saying before, that's the water supply inlet. This side for flushing the toilet. One quick tug is full flush, and half flush is hold it down for 2 seconds, and that gives half flush. So full flush is quick tug, half flush is hold down for 2 seconds. Next bit I'm going to show is installing the toilet seat onto this pan. So to install the white Birmingham seat, it comes with a little handle on the side there for hygienic reasons, for lifting the lid. Now they're very easy to install. These 2 little plates go on top. These bolts simply go straight through there. And the white and red back washers, along with the back nut, to screw up from underneath. So with this Allen key, obviously just tighten down this bolt into the wing nut underneath, nice and tight. Make sure it pops down all the way. Allow the seat to close. It's soft close. Now push it back to the right position so it fits perfectly into the shape of the pan. So it's fitting beautifully to the shape of the ceramic there. Take the larger Allen key and tighten it up from the top. Or the other way to do it is take the white key and tighten it up from the base. Take the seat back off, install the 2 chrome cover domes, install the seat back on again, open it, get the small Allen key and tighten up the back nuts, the Allen screws, which holds the seat in place from popping off easily. So once that's tightened up, as you can see, it's not going to come off, and it is soft close. Now the purpose of that little chrome lever on the side handle is for hygienic purposes, for opening the seat. So you don't actually have to touch this toilet seat.